It's week 1 of the NFL, and we've got the latest chapter of a historic rivalry. It's the Eagles and the Giants on Monday Night Prime Time.
Well, the Giants began play all the way back in 1925. And almost 100 years later, this venue was built to house their next era. MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. With Brock Hewitt up in the booth, I'm Kate Scott. What a great opening week to the NFL season it has been so far. And Brock, tonight's contest officially closing out week 1. You know these teams are happy to have the big spotlight to begin their seasons.
Yeah, a bit of added energy and juice in the building. Added challenge at the same time, too, Kate. They are amped up. Okay, they watched every...
Out to start this drive. Chased out to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover, wisely throwing it away.
It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And the Eagles will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Baby!
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Cut out left. And it's a gain of 5 as we've reached our 2-minute warning. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Giants needing a couple. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 46. Connects with Slayton. Give him 13 on that play. And the Giants will have a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Here's Tracy once more. And the struggles continue for him tonight. He's only able to get back to the line. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Throwing now. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. Looking for the back that time. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
The Giants field goal. A 48-yard attempt.
That one is good. So here at MetLife, it's the G-men who come away with the win. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Giants as we say so long from New York.
It's week 2 of the NFL, and the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the Texans and the Giants. All that and more coming up next.
From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 48 back in 2014, there's a look at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you take a look at this Giants ball club. They've been buoyed by getting 2 home games right at the start, and they come off a good victory in Week 1. Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Texans, they too were winners last time out, so something's got to give here.
I love it when both teams come in off of wins. Great mindsets, and it usually leads to a really well-played game.
We drop you in early on in this one. First drive of the game. The ball belongs to the New York Giants. Now a play fake here on first down.
That would almost intercept it, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be second down.
Back to throw. Farrell. He finds his man, complete. It's Hodges.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
On third down, he'll drop to throw.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now fourth down.
And the Giants send out their punter now, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. It'll be 37 yards there. Coming up here, this defense looking for a third down stop in the second quarter. Off the bootleg. Farrell, he'll buy some time right. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's got this down a yard. Let's see if the defense is up to a tough task. Ball inside the red zone. Third down and 1.
They'll try and run for this with Singletary. And he will have a Giants first down, and comfortably so, as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled them up throughout the game, because that was his longest run of this contest.
A throw right side caught by Neighbors. And the Giants are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Singletary.
Nifty move. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. 2nd and goal from the 1. Singletary again. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
3rd down and goal now, and this Houston defense not backing down. They'll look for one more stop. They'll look to run with Singletary. Yeah, boy, a good surge defensively. It'll depend on the mark, but I'm not sure he got there. And no move to take the offense on the field. They're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th and goal. They'll go with a keeper. Try to wedge his way in there. No signal. I don't think he got. Time to jump back in. Opening drive, 3rd quarter. And this offense has it in the red zone, 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down with Singletary. Trying to find some space to turn upfield, but this defense having none of it. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Operating from the gun, Farrell. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
What a job by this defense all game long. They've come together and really said, no one's crossing our goal line, and they're definitely not going to start right now.
You can just see the dejection. Feel like nothing is working offensively. And it'll be intercepted.
And the Texans are going to...
A 3rd down looming here as this defense is hoping to preserve the shutout in this 4th quarter. Let's see how they fare. Off the play fake. Farrell.
That is caught.
And he's going to be taken. Another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans 16.
It's a gain of 20. That's another.
Looking to throw. Farrell.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants.
Malik Neighbors.
His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Giants are finally on the board here in the 4th quarter.
Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early.
Charles, in these lower scoring games, you know it better than anybody. Points are at such a premium, but taking care of the football is king. They played turnover free from whistle to whistle, and they come through with a victory.
Yeah, and that's what won them the game, because even doing it that way, being that clean partner, they weren't able to really run away with this game. So that tells us just how important it was to make sure you played mistake-free football. That led to the victory.
So for Houston, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Giants, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll try to turn things around next week as they have a matchup in New Orleans against the Saints. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.